Hey guys, it's Sonelias and welcome back to HOI4 number 4 with the latest expansion, of course, Gotterdamerung. We're going to be playing a brand new game here as Austria. And we're going to be playing this in non-historical AI in Ironman mode. So let's see where we get this off to. Let's see whether we can potentially reform Austro-Hungary and whatever else fits within that particular paradigm. All right, civilian factories. We're going to focus upon improving some of our supply lines here. Plus over here. I also want to basically make a bit of improvement to this bit here. That should do for now. From there, we're also going to basically improve the infrastructure in these two provinces. Plus, we want to build a few more factories here. We can build a few more there. Plus, I was actually thinking of putting some additional military factories into place as well. Right, in terms of research, we're going to do pretty much the standard spiel. Nothing remarkable, really. In terms of focus, I'd like to be able to do some interesting stuff. Let's get that 10% boost towards our output. And here we're just going to get, initially, of course, more military factories. We're also going to get some trains. I'd like to get more of that. I'd also like to get some trucks. And of course, I'd like to get some artillery. I think in that order is pretty good. Yeah, that should do. Let's get that clock running. And of course, we can select all of our military units, put them on our marshal. That will be this general, or marshal here, because he's got such a high attack rating. That will help us. This guy is great for our infantry. Now we do have some mountain units here that I'm going to separately position in here as well. This guy is pretty decent. And then also we've got one unit of cavalry, which will fall nicely underneath here. And that will be led by this particular general here. General with one division. Yeah, okay, it works. Not exactly what we're looking for, but okay. Oops. Clock is running. This will complete relatively quickly. Remember, I just purely did this to get that additional recruitable factor. Plus, also the factory output boost is quite welcome. So we're going to get 20% recruitable population factor, which will be quite welcome, like I said. We already have 15% thanks to the Phoenix insurance. Unfortunately, that's something you will lose in the short term. I'm going to keep on doing this because I don't know exactly what the Germans will do. Will they go into civil war or not? If they don't go into civil war, I kind of need to maybe reconsider my original plans and see what else I could potentially do. We'll cover that deficit. We'll cover the people that basically lost out because of their insurance. Progressing nicely, and Germany goes into civil war, which is pretty much what I was expecting, but it's not always guaranteed. So we're going to repeal that constitution, the May Constitution here. So they're fighting internally, as you can see. Okay, the Turkish remilitarized the state here. Interesting. To restore, as you can see, we need a lot more territory than we currently have. Czechoslovakia, Hungary, part of Romania, as well as Yugoslavia. So it's a big picture to look at as such. Okay, from there we can straight away go on to the next one, which is the Reichsbund der Österreicher. I'm not sure I pronounced that correctly. I'm sure I made a bit of a mistake in there, but yeah, let's keep it going. We're going to position these guys on the border there. These guys are on the southern edge here, I would say. And these guys we can position exactly on just that northern edge there. And we're going to give these guys some orders here. Can I maybe sign a non-aggression pact or anything of that sort with them? We are positive-ish. Positive-ish. Are they growing? Are they shrinking? It's growing. That's good. Okay. So we know that they're basically not going towards fascism. They're not going towards democracy. Oh, democracy actually also rising. But this is rising as well. It's a bit of a struggle. Okay. What did we just learn here? Anti-German sentiment. Okay. Slovenian nationalism. Macedonian opposition. Croatian opposition. So yeah, they're not really doing that well, the Yugoslavians, as you can see. I'm going to go for the centralized industry here. These two now are exactly in sync. I always found that quite bizarre that those two will sync up so nicely. So fascism will drop by 5%. Okay, and we're straight away going to reinstate the Herrenhaus. This will complete before then, which is perfectly fine. I cannot train troops yet, as you can see. It's something that will come. Could I send an attaché? German opinion of us is pretty decent. Wow, look at how democratic they are getting to be. I'm going to hold off on that. I want to basically get my other option in first. I want to basically get the silent workhorse within there. I'm going to get more resources from here. I need to grow my army, otherwise I won't be able to push the neighbors into the position I want them to be in. Silent workhorse is the one I want here. There's the one. A little shaft. I might again be mispronouncing that. Apologies if I do. Otto. Nice. There's still some fires hanging over some of these cities. Takes a little while for them to, of course, extinguish all of that. Nice. We've got a new national leader, Otto von Habsburg. Let us do this one first. Is that? Yes, the non-aligned is now in the majority. We are now the federal state of Austria. This is higher. That is higher, as you can see. Ooh, that is a difficult one. All right, I need to basically really push this forward now, because otherwise our father will basically take us out. Actually, he's not even Habsburg, is he? He's Friedrich Franz of Mecklenburg-Schwerin. Okay, so what does that mean in terms of the path they've taken? They've ended the regency, elect the fascist. Ah, it's the fascist king. Interesting. Okay. They're going to try to renounce that treaty. Add the Volksbund, which grants recruitable population factor. Okay, that's quite Germanic. We are going to get the monarchist treasurer here. Let's just double check. Currently, we basically see that this stands at 1.45. If we were to implement that guy here, what will happen? That stands at 1.23. I'm not sure where that calculation comes from, but okay, it's a significant drop at least, which is very welcome. The Habsburg monarchy restored. I do want to get my spy agency up and running as well. From there, we're straight away going to push downwards through carrying the crown. Okay. Okay, those two have completed simultaneously. I did say that was going to happen. 37, and this is also 37. That is only just started, so that's fine. The Habsburgs are once again in power. We can actually work on improving the worker conditions. Is that something we want to do? Maybe? Yeah, interesting. I can't get a general there yet, but I can actually improve my infantry here. Interesting. I did not expect that. Okay, what's happening to Germany? Communism is on the rise. Interesting. Non-aligned is dropping. Is democracy on the rise? No, it's falling as well. So they're turning towards... Wow, that'll be interesting to see. Okay. Our first spy will be an infiltrator. Nope. Linguist. Tobias Bergler. For the commando here. Let's recruit this first gentleman here. What do we want to do here at the top? I'm not sure yet. Let's imply that the central bank here gets me a substantial drop there. As you can see, a 98% now instead of whatever we had before. All right, perfect. Rebellious rearmament. Once we've done that, we can start recruiting troops and everything again. As you can see, we got a new name, Archduchy of Austria. We got ourselves a new flag already. This is growing by a substantial amount, as you can see. Oh, they now got militia units. Buchsbund Miliz. Well, look here. Interesting, they are still currently non-aligned, but that's dropping. These guys still see the drop here. Or has that stabilized? Seems to have stabilized at least. Sweet. Okay. This gets me the additional political power. Also political power. This is quite interesting to do. Let's start recruiting. Okay. Low priority. High priority. Okay, let's move this up. Oops. Doesn't help to do it like that. That's been set. Economic resuscitation. Oh, they renounced the treaty. Okay, that's good. anything here particular? As you can see, we basically are slowly getting rid of the fascism and such. Really slowly. They're selling equipment. Okay, interesting. Let's see, we can again choose someone here. Who are we going to hire here? Fascist Cardinal? Nope. Secretive Priest. Agency upgrade time is reduced. Minister of Education. Popular figurehead. I'm inclined to go for the popular figurehead here. It gets me a really nice boost there. Emergency measures. Let's have a look what our construction looks like at the moment. Yep. That's good. How do we get this done? Firstly, I need to get my spy up and running. Of course, I can boost my diplomatic training here. I need to choose a path here. They're all lengthy, isn't it? It's a quick one. It's also a quick one. Then again, that would be quick as well, wouldn't it? That's on the core territory. It's training time reduction. More factories. They're both interesting. I don't really do much with my Air Force, so should I do that? I'm not sure. Let's get the Pope's support though. Not the one you want to get, that's for sure. Because they don't have enough political power at the moment. That's the key reason. Makes sense. So recruitment here. This guy is going to go straight to there. This guy is going to go straight to there. This guy's going to go straight to there. Okay, so put Carlist uprising. Okay, happens. Wow, all three of them completed. Nice. So we're in 1937. I want to get this one done. I would like to get that one done, I'm thinking. But this is also useful to get done. Let's boost our excavation even further. Papal support, nice. Now we're going to try to push towards bringing them back in the fold. Now I also need to switch this up. Should have done that earlier probably. But what I also want to do, I want to basically put some nice influence here on them. I can't do that as of yet. They'll come shortly. There we go. So that number will change. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Nice. Okay, all of those new troops are available to me. They're placed straight on the front line, as you can see. I need to get more of this, so let's get that one as the next one, really. Okay, trying to bring them back in the fold. What else could I do here? I can get that non-aggression pact in place. Again, each of these little bits helps. Having that pact in place. Also means we're going to change our name? Possibly. Annex the old lands. So what have I got in terms of decisions here? Nothing I want to basically leverage at the moment. It's getting closer and closer. How much do they like me now? Yeah, they like me 92, which is good. Alright, Finland is having a party, it looks like. 31%. That's not changing. That's not changing either. Interesting. Okay, so what are we going to do in terms of national focus? Good question. I'm not sure yet. I'm at the max. I need to pause this, and I now need to choose what I want to do here. Let's do this one. Did they say yes? Did they say no? I didn't hear anything back from them. Really? Did I get an answer? No? They just didn't bother replying at all, did they? Okay. Let's do this one. Gets me that more political power. Or, yeah, political power as well. Trains, as you can see, I need 3. And we basically got 1 here producing trains. It's just real slow progress. They announced the Gior program. Interesting. Now, what do we see here? Let's improve my relations with them. They don't like me at all. Imperialist sentiment, yes. do we want to do here? I can make my infantry stronger. We can switch that up to limited conscription. Okay. Okay, November 37. So close to 38 that I'm straight away going to kickstart that one already. Such a pity that they basically didn't want to help. Yep, they've granted me docking rights. I don't have any ships to dock though, but yep, I still have docking rights. Not exactly getting what I was hoping to get, but okay. Okay, they disavow appeasement. We lose stability. Ideological drift defense. War support, daily fascist support, unaligned support. Invite the royals of Liechtenstein. Okay. Reform the Central Powers. Hold on. Oh, I can still do something here, interestingly enough. Okay, let's see what they do. We need to choose our next focus as well. We lose stability for that, but we lose stability for a lot of things, interestingly enough. Okay. That's a relatively quick one. So let's keep an eye on that. So sometimes they just, straight after the decision, get a chance to say, yeah, I'm okay with that. Just sometimes they just don't. It all depends. I'm gonna let him be for now. Better recovery is always good. 1938. We haven't gone this one yet. Oh, we really need to do this one as well. Let's work our way through that one first. Okay, let's have a look here what we can do. It's nearly completed. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Then here is annex. Let's do the bribery efforts here again. At the same time, we can again work on improving that relationship. Well, they rejected. Okay, that's fine. Okay. they refuse, we get a war goal. Okay. How long is the non-aggression pact for? Doesn't say. Interesting. We can of course work on improving our worker conditions. We get additional steel. For now, I think I'm good.
Zuhören. Ihre Befehle.
Okay, let's again look at this. Let's work on that one. Expand eastward. Okay, perfect. Devalue the shilling. Okay, that temporarily drops our output. That's okay. They will likely accept. That's good. Anti-air, perfect. Let's go back here. Let's research this as well. Keep an eye on this. Once this completes, I do intend to call it a day. The Kingdom of Hungary folds. Archduchy of Austria annexes Kingdom of Hungary. So now it's a full annexation. That is quite interesting, isn't it? So what we should see here now, we can get additional factories that we can straight away allocate here. Oh, we get access to all of their military units as well. That's quite interesting. That is really interesting. I like that. Okay, this goes straight onto the border here with Italy. And these guys can go straight onto the border there. This can help reinforce that. Same with this guy. Okay, so I got another one of these here, it looks like. Another one. Okay. How does this differ in terms of template from this? Okay, it does differ. It does differ. I will change these over to be the same as our own. Which is fine. We do need to work on, of course, improving our bits here. So we've annexed them, haven't we? But does that mean that they are part of our cores now? It's an occupied state. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't expect that, but okay, that's fine. Let's select these. We're going to deselect those. These all seem to be of interest to me as well. Another infantry officer. I'm going to put those onto the border here. I need to give them a different color though, because the current color doesn't really stand out that much. That leaves me with all of these guys here. These guys are militias of sort. Yeah, they're militia units. Can I give them a leader that is a militia leader or something? All right, let's give them that particular leader for now. Okay, let's give them orders to push like that.
Bereit.
These guys, again, interesting color choice. Light blue. There you go. Different.
Zuhören.
These guys will get orders to basically push like that.
Angetreten.
These guys will have orders to push, particularly for Belgrade. And then from there further.
Zu Befehl.
These guys can exercise, that's fine. Double check what's happening to the shilling. Insufficient resource in some field. Okay, interesting. That is for our artillery. Production efficiency, that's good to have. Manpower is shifting somewhat. Is it still going up or not? It doesn't say. Let's have a look at what we can do for Czechoslovakia. Okay, better position than I'd actually hoped for, which is good. We're still exporting stuff to Saudi Arabia and Iran. Nothing in terms of aluminum. Not a big issue, but it would help if we basically had some other things to worry about. This needs a boost. Prioritize that. Okay, then it might be interesting to connect this down here as well. For the rest, I don't really have the best connections as of yet. We only got 22 trucks in stockpile. Wow. Let's have a look at what we do in terms of occupied territories. We don't want to have a military governor there. We want to basically drop this as much as we can. Switch that over to local police forces. And then from there, we're going to call it a day. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Archduchy of Austria has grown. Yeah, I'd say have a great one. And till the next one.